Bassheads, I want to talk to you about doing. Well, I want to talk to you and talk a little bit to myself as well. I just finished attending my second conference of the year. I went to the MusicCon conference here in New Orleans, which was fantastic. It was fantastic last year. A good time to reconnect with folks, other members of the Academy, Recording Academy, hang out with some old friends, meet some new people and stuff like that. I also went to VidSummit in Dallas this year. And something has kind of been bubbling in my spirit, especially since a conversation that I had with my buddy Lou Hill from the group Waterseed. You should check them out. I'll link somewhere below this video because they're hella dope and I played on a couple of the songs on the record. But I went to lunch with Amelia Ray and Lou yesterday, and we were just talking about like fears and different things like that and reflecting on some of the panels. If you've gone to conferences, you know the gold ain't really in the conferences, right? It's not really in the panels. The gold is in the networking, the lunches, the meetings, the random meetings in the hallways and things like that. All right. But this has happened twice at both conferences where I sat on a panel and I heard some information or I had a conversation. I'm like, yo, didn't you hear that same thing last year? So what does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with me? It's a bass channel, but man, we expand into all sorts of things. You might be looking to start your own YouTube channel, your own business, your own band, whatever, right? So, I look at the analytics. I know that a lot of us on this channel, in this community, are Gen Xers. Look, the truth is we got more life behind than we got in front. I have to look at myself in the mirror and say, bro, statistically, you got 25, 30 years left. How do you want to spend that? You know what I mean? What do you want to do? So how much watching are you doing? How many YouTube videos have you watched today? How many dopamine hits did you get today? That ain't just for you. That's for me too. So I had to have a long, kick. Me and Amelia, kicked it after we had a fantastic lunch. I have to also shout out this place called Stuffed in New Orleans. If you come to New Orleans on St. Claude, you want to get some stuffed beignets and some dope wings. Killer spot. Anyway, so we're talking about doing, like, you can get all this information and what do you do with it? You have to act on it. You have to act on it. Now, I've talked about this type of thing before on this channel, but as I remind myself, as I reflect on these conversations I had with Lou and Amelia, that we have to get information and then we have to act on the information. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to see more things in that vein on this channel as well. I'm going to shout out two things, right? Because why not? I recorded a dope album called Saint Anne. The artist's name is Brother Theodore. I am Brother Theodore. The album is Saint Anne. It features some of the dopest musicians from New Orleans and the Bay Area. It also features Dr. Fink from The Revolution and Levi Caesar from the MPG. So that'll be linked somewhere around this video where you can check that out as well. I have a whole nother nerd side, if you will. So, I've been on the vibe coding thing and I just put together an app called Validator Studio. I'll link that as well. It is an AI generated tool where you can get business ideas, validate business ideas. It's free to check out. I'm going to link that as well. They say youth is wasted on the young, but sometimes youth is wasted on us middle-aged folks as well. So, or life, maybe. Are we wasting our lives? Listen, I'm gonna stay here on YouTube. I'm gonna keep making videos, right? But I don't want you to spend all your time watching me or nobody else. If you want to play, get out there, answer the question I ask all the time. What kind of music do you want to play? Who do you want to play with? Find people to play music with. Find community to play music with. Also, if you can't do that, if you're in an area where you can't really do that, man, get you Songmaster Pro. Try that out. Thank me later, okay? So, it ain't rocket science. It's pocket science.